Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not likely to go very far in his career, and honestly, even if he talks about big plans he may not follow through, he isn't someone who pushes himself or sticks with tough tasks. If steady progress and professional growth are important to you, you may find yourself wishing he would do more.
Can he bounce back from failure?
He won't fall apart when things go wrong at work, but he also won't put up a big fight to fix things either. He has a relaxed attitude, so he tends to brush off problems rather than let them get to him. He might just accept the situation and move on rather than push for a solution.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People will probably find him friendly and easy to get along with since he's warm and cheerful most of the time. He doesn't pick fights or get angry easily, so there won't be much drama around him. If you want a partner who brings peace and good vibes, he's a good choice.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be happy and genuinely proud if you shine in your career. He isn't the jealous type, and your success won't threaten his sense of self. He wants you to do well and will support you with warmth and kindness.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Money and competition aren't really what drive him, so your higher salary won't bother him deep down. He'll bring warmth and companionship instead of jealousy or silent resentment.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not someone who handles money with a lot of care or planning. He tends to spend easily, especially on things that make life feel more beautiful or enjoyable, like outings, gifts, or hobbies. Saving for the future or sticking to a budget may not be his strong point.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is more likely to live in the moment and spend as he wishes, sometimes without really thinking if he can afford it. He doesn't go out of his way to show off or pretend to be richer than he is, but he might end up spending money on nice experiences or things he enjoys, even if it stretches his budget. He might not keep track of expenses closely, so it's possible he could end up in a tight spot without realizing it.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, both with his money and his heart. If someone needs help, he's the first to offer what he can, even if it means giving up his own comforts. He doesn't hold back when treating friends, family, or even strangers with small acts of generosity.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward about money, not secretive or controlling. You won't find him hiding expenses, keeping secrets about what he buys, or trying to control how you spend. He prefers to talk things out and isn't driven by power games when it comes to money.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He does not believe that housework is only your job. In fact, he is likely to pitch in, especially with tasks that bring comfort or make the home feel cozy and beautiful. He doesn't have a strong sense of strict roles, so he won't just sit back and expect you to do everything.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. He isn't the type to believe these jobs are beneath him or only your duty. His cheerful spirit means he's open to being part of the team at home.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He tries to understand your side and isn't someone who argues just to prove he's right. He listens with a soft heart and wants things to be pleasant between you. You won't have to face stubborn fights or feel pushed to accept his view.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. He's calm by nature and doesn't lose his temper easily. Instead, he might just go quiet or take some time to cool off.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a gentle, easygoing nature and doesn't fly off the handle over small things. This means you don't have to tiptoe around him worrying about sudden outbursts.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. Blaming others is not his style. He cares about keeping things pleasant and fair between you. Owning up is easier for him because he wants to keep peace and harmony, not win every fight.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He values your comfort and feelings and he won't push or pressure you if you're not ready for something. Whether it's physical or emotional, he cares more about making you feel safe and happy than about always getting his way. You can trust that your limits are safe with him, making him a gentle and trustworthy companion.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he is not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has days when they need space or rest, and he won't sulk, get angry, or make you feel guilty about it. He values your comfort and feelings more than his own wishes in these moments.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values your trust and would never use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. For him, these moments are sacred and part of the deep bond between you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and loyal rather than easily distracted by other women. His heart leans toward building deep connections and cherishing the person he is with. You won't have to constantly worry about wandering eyes or secret messages.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or the type to act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He trusts easily and wants you to feel free and respected in the relationship. Instead, he believes in giving space and letting love grow naturally, without fear or suspicion.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares about your well being in a gentle and loving way, not by trying to control your actions or decisions. He doesn't draw strict rules or expect you to follow his every demand.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do most of the work alone. He wants to be part of the family's day to day joys. And he's happy to join in with both fun and ordinary tasks like helping with homework or calming a cranky child. Working together feels natural to him, and he values both parents' roles in raising children.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and handle the situation with patience. He is not quick to lose his temper or shout at them. He believes in gentle guidance rather than harsh punishment.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, needs, and interests beyond just parenting, and he encourages you to enjoy them. He doesn't expect you to sacrifice all your time for the family or forget who you are outside of being a mom.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who would secretly expect you to quit your career after having a child. His support for your work is genuine and not just for show. After you have a child, he will still cheer for your career and help you balance both roles.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. His caring nature means he genuinely enjoys connecting with people, especially those who matter to you. If you hope for in laws who feel truly welcome and loved, he will help create that positive bond. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
He will handle it calmly if your family creates stress or interferes. He's not someone who gets angry quickly or reacts with harsh words, so he's unlikely to add fuel to the fire. Instead, he stays patient and tries to keep the peace, even in tough situations.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern in private, but expects you to be a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. He appreciates you for who you are and doesn't put on different faces for different situations. You can expect honesty and support, whether it's just the two of you or with his family around.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or siding with them. He cares about your feelings and wants you to feel safe and valued, especially in tricky situations. You won't find him blaming you or making you fight your battles alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy, and he will choose your side in a conflict with his mother if it truly matters to you. He loves and respects his mother, but he knows how important it is to make his partner feel secure and supported. With him, you can trust that your feelings come first in your shared life together.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects the privacy of your relationship and understands that some things should stay just between the two of you. With him, you can feel safe knowing your private matters will stay private.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels warm, gentle, and uncomplicated. Every day brings laughter, kindness, and the little joys of simply being together. He values closeness and makes you feel loved without big demands.